Using commas. When should you use commas? So, one reason to use a comma is before a conjunction. And a good way to think of conjunction is to think of the acronym fanboys. So we have fanboys, in which F stands for A stands for and, N stands for nor, B stands for but, O stands for or, Y stands for yet, and S stands for so. And it joins two independent clauses or two independent ideas. So for example, I went to the game, comma, but my team lost. So number 2, use a comma after an introductory element. For example, after a short snooze, what did you do after the short snooze? Then we need a comma in there so that it can tell us Bob got right back to work. So leaving us with just that introductory phrase would not be a complete sentence. So that's why we need more added on, but it does give us at least a starting point. Number 3, use commas to separate items in a series of 3 or more things. So we did that last week, but an example would be I bought sugar, comma, pasta, comma, and juice. Number 4, use commas to separate adjectives. Remember that adjectives are words that are describing nouns. So example, a thin, handsome man approached me after work. So they're putting a comma in between thin and handsome because both of those are adjectives describing the noun man. So for numbers 1 through 15, you are going to read each sentence. You're going to rewrite them with the commas put in the correct spots. Okay, so number 1, even though the paint was still wet, I couldn't resist touching it. Number 2, after the fire burned out, I went inside the house. Number 3, in English class, we read Old Man and the Sea, Dracula, and Beowulf. Number 4, I watched television, took the dog for a walk, and drove to the store to get milk. Number 5, Vanessa wanted a chocolate milkshake, but she decided on a strawberry one instead. Number 6, there was a lot of traffic on our way to school this morning, so our bus was a little late. Number 7, while the turkey was cooking, I prepared mashed potatoes. Number 8, Sasha likes dogs and Jaden likes cats. Number 9, in the basement, mice hide between the boxes. Number 10, after hiking in the woods for 3 hours, I sat down to have a drink of water. Number 11, the big gray dog wouldn't stop barking last night. Number 12, Jane and I would like you to meet my mother and father. Number 13, I need to go to the hardware store to get nails, paint, and light bulbs. Number 14, if you liked Harry Potter, you'll love Lord of the Rings. Number 15, I've had enough of your silly, wild, and inappropriate behavior. So I will create a Google form, but I probably will give a hint for each of the sentences in order to tell you whether you are looking for a conjunction, introductory phrase, separate items in a series, or adjectives, just to help narrow down the options of what you're looking for in each of the sentences.